Thank you, Ceann Comhairle. As my colleague Deputy O'Callaghan has outlined, Fianna Fáil as a party absolutely support reform of citizenship rights, in particular for minors and for children born in Ireland who are not Irish citizens. And currently it is wrong that children are facing the possibility of being made stateless by the only country that they have known in their entire lives. And there have been a number of high-profile cases in recent times where children who have never lived in any other country and only speak Irish and English and no other homes have faced deportation. And that includes Eric in Bray, who has been mentioned, Nonzo from Offaly, and Shepherd, the DCU student. And so many people came out in support of them, and rightly so. And at this point in time, the future of these children is dealt with in a very arbitrary way, whereby it's a matter for the Minister for Justice of the day to use their discretion to give permission on humanitarian grounds. And certainly as a party we believe that it should be possible to regularise the position of children falling into this relatively narrowly defined category. And that's why we as a party supported the Labour bill last November, which sought to provide an entitlement to apply for Irish citizenship to children who were born in Ireland, who had been resident here for more than 3 years. We felt that was a very fair way to deal with the issue. And I'm not sure whether that was the bill that you were referring to earlier, Minister, when you said a similar bill, because there is a vast difference between this particular bill and that bill on the basis that that recognised the situation of children who had lived here for more than 3 years. However, we do not believe that the whole-scale restoration of birthright citizenship is the correct approach, and in saying that, trying to be as compassionate and as understanding as possible to those who find themselves in that way, as that possibly could be a return to many of the conditions which led to the original referendum in 2004. And, we have to put back on record that the strongest level of support ever recorded for any referendum proposal was that. And that was 402,520 valid votes, and that was 79% of the valid poll cast, which was very significant, and we have to bear that in mind. And because of that, we won't be supporting this bill. It is indeed a very rare policy throughout the world that the country of the day would apply citizenship as an automatic birthright to children born in that. And there is indeed no EU member state which grants automatic and unconditional citizenship to children born in their territories to foreign citizens. A minimum parental residence period is applied by some member states, including Ireland, in respect of parents who have a child in member state, and Ireland already has one of the shortest qualifying period in this regard, and in fact there's 18 member states who have no such provision in their laws, which means that there's in fact only 10. So the combining of national citizenship with EU citizenship means that member states have a responsibility to consider the impacts on each other when changing citizenship laws, and now in the light of Brexit it's more important than ever to consider to absolutely keep that to the forefront of our minds. And it's a particularly sensitive issue insofar as to how a change of this nature will impact on the Good Friday Agreement and the draft withdrawal agreement on the UK's withdrawal from the EU. So it all needs to be carefully considered. The entitlement that I referred to in relation to the Labour bill that we did support as a party would be without reference to the immigration status of the parents, and I think that that's an important thing. Unfortunately, that bill was not supported by the government, but it has gone to committee stage, and I certainly would hope that with the possibility of that bill and with the possibility of yourself, Minister, seeking to address the many anomalies that are there and trying to give certainty to children who are here after 3 years, that would help resolve the issue that we have. Gurv Magat.